Contributor Jeannie Shanzano is with us, democracy visiting fellow at Harvard Kennedy School's Ash Center, alongside Republican strategist Maura Gillespie, the founder of Blue Stack Strategies, who spent many years working in a former Speaker of the House's office. It's great to have both of you with us. Jeannie, Maura Gillespie speaking to the jobs report this morning, saying workers' wages are rising, prices are falling, and I'm not sure which metric she's looking at there. Trillions of dollars in investments are pouring into our country. And importantly here, Maura, she says the American economy is primed to boom in 2026. What if it doesn't?
I mean, that's going to be replayed, I think, in every ad for the midterms, but every local election across 2026, and rightfully so, because if the Trump administration can't deliver on this golden age of America that they've promised, right now it seems to be only the Trump-only world. The Trump world is the people who are benefiting from the tariff policies and the striking deals with companies like NVIDIA and otherwise. Everyday Americans and largely the people who voted for Donald Trump, they have not been feeling that boom that they've been talking about. And so I do think there is a lot of pressure on the Trump administration to deliver, but it's also an opportunity for Republicans in Congress to separate themselves a little bit, because the tariff situation has been so hard for, I think, many Republicans in Congress, since it's really not a conservative principle or value or a type of policy that anyone who is a Republican would have been behind. And so they could take an opportunity here to separate themselves and look towards policies in Congress that can get the economy going.
How much is J.D. Vance going to be speaking for Donald Trump today, Jeannie, versus him? But could the Supreme Court be the best thing that happened to Donald Trump if it struck down the tariff regime and elevate this affordability crisis to something he could solve?
It would be the best thing for Republicans and the Republican Party. I think that, to Jeannie's point, talking about the messaging, that's been really all over the place. You can't say that the economy, or people who are feeling that the economy is not going well, that it's because of Joe Biden, and then in the same breath say that the economy is booming and things are going great. It can't be both things at the same time. And so which is it? And what are you doing about it? And so for Republicans, they're hoping the Supreme Court steps in and saves them. And I also think that Speaker Johnson is also looking at this healthcare subsidy situation and thinking, I'm not going to put my Republican conservatives on the line here, but the moderates who are going to vote for this, they can go over to Jeffries, and then we kind of can wipe our hands of it, at least here in the House. It's not a very strong strategy, but I think it's one that he's going to play out this week. And so, unfortunately, that doesn't address the issues. It doesn't address the affordability factor. But I think that, by and large, Republicans need to remind their constituents that they understand that affordability is not a hoax and that it is what got them elected, and that they are working towards a solution.